It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central, and in today's video, I want to talk a little bit about the events, things to pay attention to, and all of that for Thursday, July 3rd for Hero Wars Dominion Era. Now, we did have the addition of the Foundations of Power event that launched about 12 hours ago. It is a Titan Skin Stone event. This is the best time to level your Titan's skins. Is it, or is it just better to wait until potentially... Actually, leveling Titan skins isn't even one of the tasks. Excuse me. I wouldn't spend any of the resources leveling your Titan. The main thing that I wanted to convey with this video is to not really use those Titan Skin Stones, right? We definitely have a tournament of Titan Power sometime this month, very likely around here. The Foundations of Power and the Power of the Titans event is very likely when it's going to happen. Usually they stack multiple Titan events at the same time, unless it's somewhere up here. Yeah, if I had to guess, we're going to have or where did it go? Here, if I had to guess, we're going to have a tournament of Titan Power in here somewhere. Yeah, that's my guess. So that's when you're going to want to use those Titan Skin Stones that you earn from this event. Now, we do have a good amount of quadruple dipping here. There are some overlap, but not really. The main one is going to be the spend energy and spend emeralds. Of course, you have the buy emeralds and spend emeralds for emerald waterfalls. You have the get VIP, spend emeralds, spend energy, and then you have the get VIP, spend emeralds, spend energy. That's really where the overlap ends. So don't go crazy with buying and selling, buying and spending emeralds. This 4-stack right here, just don't do it. It's not that big of a deal. The Hero of the Month, Ziri, is once again where are you? What is it? Special events? Here we go. Yeah, the Hero of the Month, Ziri, is once again going to be featured in this month's Brawl. This is, I think, the 4th month in a row that the Hero of the Month has ended up being the Brawl event focus. And a big shout out to Colin from Hero Wars Guide for data mining this for us today. I don't think this is new news. I think, we learned this a day or two ago from another post. Excuse me. But a lot of people are asking, why Ziri? In fact, one of the interesting things that I want to share is Hero Wars Guide said they continue to scrape the bottom of the barrel for these hero brawls. The tank Ziri is very commonly seen as the worst tank. If not the second worst tank, she's pretty bad. She's got this burrow ability that once she gets to a certain point, she goes underground and hides for 7 seconds and exposes the second champion in your team. The second position exposes that to the enemy team, the defenders, the attackers, whatever. I think she's just misunderstood, Ziri. I think you could consider her like a stall or delay. And if you have an appropriate hero in that second position, I think it's just fine. I think Ziri is just fine. She does have pretty high damage output. She's got a provoke, excuse me, that causes all damage, area of effect damage, everything, to focus on her for 8 seconds. So there is the potential to use her to counter a lot of area of effect damage abilities like Amira, if you can time it correctly. Kark, used to use her to counter Kark pretty heavily, forcing all the damage onto her instead of hitting your squishies behind her. So Ziri's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to learn, but, it's going to end up just evolving into Ziri, Lyria, Augustus, Orion, I'm sure. But we'll talk more about that when that actually does go live. Now, one thing about today, Thursday, is that it is the last day of the City of Asgard Phase 1. So make sure that you're getting your minion fights in. Make sure that you get all of your Valor emblems that you possibly can. Do not forget to buy your buffs, though you can definitely buy buffs tomorrow before you do your Maestro fights, right? And you also get the guild morale. Don't forget to get the Asgard ticket if you really want. That'll help a little bit with rewards and your bonuses to your guild. Excuse me. We have a new day, a new Clash of Worlds is live today. I would recommend everybody that can go ahead and get your attacks in today if possible. I know it's really guild dependent to try to break through the bridge and the gates before you can get to the hero bridge and so on and so forth. I would recommend trying not to spend any of your attacks back here. I can see that the Mage Academy has already been attempted a couple of times. I'm not a big fan of this action, but to get your attacks out of the way on the first day of the Clash of Worlds is always nice. and definitely recommended. And obviously, don't forget about Guild War. Got about 5 hours left from recording of this video. We're cruising along. We are cruising along. Looks like we got Spring of Elements is open. The Gates of Nature is still open. We got a cleanup right here we can do. We can knock that out real quick if we wanted to. Just don't forget, and try to follow your Guild War instructions. If you have a plan, then stick to it. Just don't forget. It's very important just not to forget. And beyond that, just do your dailies. Make sure you remember to do your dailies every day. The two most important things that everybody really, really harps on, especially in my guild, is the guild activity via the spending of energy or trading in items. Making sure you're getting this knocked out every day, and then the Tight Nights. The Tight Night daily is also a really big one. And if you have the Ninja Turtles, it's worth doing anyway, so that you can have the potential to get a totem fragment out of the sewer, which is in the dungeon. Let's see if I can get a totem fragment. I doubt it, but it would be really cool. Nope. Got some artifacts. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, so don't forget to do that. I'm going to go ahead and run over and do my Guild War fights real quick, and let's talk a little bit more during my live stream. A little bit later today, we live stream in the evening on Thursdays. That is, 8:30 p.m. Central Time, 1:30 a.m. Friday UTC, right? So hope to see all of you there. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.